quite a calming atmosphere for this evening. Salutations, class, and welcome back to Hollow Knight Silksong. Only been a couple of days since we last played through this last week. This is our second session. And where we last left off, we just finished engaging in, well, as you can guess from the stream title, Toxic Bug YURI. We just beat our second big boss. I'm not really gonna count the very first one that we found as kind of a tutorial boss. The second bell that we have run. Warmest welcomes to Storm, Marky, and Kayla. Glad to see all of y'all. Kayla, you want to ask questions because you don't know how to navigate all this. Do tell me what's going on. The far fields. Got another kind of leafy area here I'm seeing. Welcome, Usagi. Glad to see you too. How you doing this eve? I'm doing very wonderfully myself, Usagi. I'm taking in the atmosphere here. Yeah, we've got a very busy, very exciting week ahead of us because basically for the whole later half of this week, we'll be working on... Ooh, nice parry. Ah, almost. Seems like it's not that difficult here for what we have for the enemies so far. So yeah, we'll try to keep the health topped off. Ah, here's where it's going to be a problem. I say that and immediately get into danger. Canción de seda. I wonder if that is what they actually call it in Spanish as well. Alright, gotta be... Right, I forgot. We don't have a double jump, and that's immediately what I tried to do. Title and category still seem to be on Pokemon on your end. Right, I just updated it on YouTube. Let me hit that done button, and it should be good after a refresh. Okay. Yeah, I just set that on YouTube, but I forgot to set that on Twitch. I mean, this is Pokemon, right? We've got a whole bunch of bugs everywhere in the forest. This is just the beginning of Fire Red and Leaf Green. Yeah, welcome to the Viridian Forest area. We're gonna try to catch ourselves a Caterpie. But thanks for informing me, y'all. As y'all have been able to see, we are back on the YouTube and Twitch, multi-streaming. And accordingly, I am going to have to get into every habit that's going to make sure all these work together. A couple of weeks ago, we streamed Uma Musume as well, which I've been kind of itching to play again. We didn't start it as a YouTube series, so there might be a little bit of weirdness between navigating some of our streams in this transitional period. Some of them might have started as Twitch-only streams and then get a YouTube version as well. But if y'all are interested in more horse-related shenanigans, I'd be happy to expedite getting another one out there. There we go, get my stuff back. Before promptly dying again, excuse you. See if we can find something a little bit easier to smack. Nope. Not getting up there, I think. Well, we'll have to go either under, which I imagine we get ambushed. Rings. Our friend Chakra, I believe was the name, has been here. Caballero Hueco. Wait, Caballero is... I mean, I guess that is the word for knight. caballero would be knight and then vaquero is specifically for cowboy? I suppose that makes sense. I mean, we call them cowboy, and the literal translation of that would be vaquero. But I always think about cowboys riding in on horses, not riding in on a cow. Caballero hueco, canción de seda. Hopefully my pronunciation for that wasn't absolutely atrocious. This is looking like the start of a boss arena I'm not ready for yet. No, I know hueco is hollow, but I'm talking about caballero. And then, yeah, vaquero is for cowboy. Interesting, I never thought about how knight would just be caballero. Well, I don't think we get anywhere else we can go, so... Okay, the background was just set dressing. Not getting slapped with a mini-boss fight here yet. Okay, no idea how we're supposed to interact with those rings. Maybe we just attack off of them. Caballero is knight, or a polite form of speaking to a stranger. That's cool. An equivalent to sir in English, I'd imagine. Ah, we can't do that with a downward attack. I think we gotta go horizontal. Also, wait, is it reading YouTube? No, it's working on both. Okay, because I remember for our very last stream with Pokemon, we were having an issue like that. Okay, so nothing we get to do there either. We just gotta jump across here. Okay, no trap. Well, aren't you a sight? No, don't tell me. You're as odd as they come. Your poise, your form. Are you hunted, pursued? The Citadel would see a fine prize in you.
Cadestre.
It is as you say, madam. Veiled bugs brought me to your land. I seek them now for answers. Ha! Fierce too. These are bleak times, but a powerful stray like you could certainly cause some change. Well then, I've no love for that holy caste, and I do worry for this kingdom's ailing state. If you're seeking to settle a score, perhaps I can lend some aid. If you're planning to ascend from these low fields, you'll be needing some lift, and I'm just the bug to help. Head for the caves beyond my home. The bugs within produce a spine with marvelous core, flexible yet strong. Cut their spines and collect the cores. Return them to me, and I'll soon have your old cloak transformed into something far more buoyant. And this is how we get our ability to run along those updrafts. A smart choice. Get out there and gather those spine cores, and best you be quick about it. As nice as it is to have the company, if you hang around too long, the Citadel bugs will turn their gaze on me as well. Nice to meet the occasional friendly face. We still need to head back to the Druid at some point and get the last of those cores. I think we might need a little bit of verticality to make that happen, though. So maybe that is something we go back to do after we get some sort of a double jump or an air dash or something like that. We're just gonna keep running into those guys who keep flopping all over at us. Alright. Their own parting shot as well. Oh, those are the ones we're talking about, getting those fine cores. Oh no, the ambush from behind! How fiendish. We gotta play footsies with them just a little bit more. Get them with the very tip of the needle. Blocked from above. How many of those do we have? 2. I think we needed 3 of them, right? Oh, 25. Ah, that would have been just a drop on these guys. Looks like that would have been a spot to sit down, but it's overgrown by now. Rather Snorlax-shaped fellow, if I do say so myself. Okay, we do need to be a little bit careful about those. Oh, okay. Just any of those off the sides. Alright, so I know we gotta pick them off the walls now, too. We probably end up grinding for them in a safer space, but I imagine we have enough of them that we'd be running around and bumping into. So I think we want to wait until they regrow their spines. They don't immediately get them back if we hit them again. Yeah, won't be too long. Aw, howdy, Rez. How are y'all doing? Storm, are you there in the chat? Could we get a shout out for our buddy Rez? How's Damon and Baby for y'all? Hectic, it's been a while. How you doing? Like the rest of y'all, I am super excited for the Strive 2.0 release coming up. I do believe a number of y'all should be familiar with me, but in case you aren't, my name is Xander Turing. I am a scientist professor just like your friend Rez here. And we're skonging it up today. After much demand from many of my friends. Well, thank you, Levy. Thank you for the shout out regardless. Still pretty early on in the game, just got through some of the earlier bosses. And right now we're wandering around collecting some spines. What's the new Arxis game like anyway? Yeah, I was just looking to ask about that. Okay, so this would have been our way back. We still need a few more spines. I gotta pop in on one of your streams for it soon. And one more. Maximum held. Good. We got what we were looking for. Wait, it has gear lore? Are we gonna have to play the whole Arc System Works catalog in order to get all that juicy gear lore? Huh. I mean, not the wildest thing I've heard. I still think it's more ridiculous that some of it was told in pachinko machines, of all things.
Hello,
Well then, I can tell by the rattling from within your cloak. Your hunt was a success. If you'll kindly pass over the cores, I can get to work. Yeah, imagine having your lore spread over that many different spots. Perfect. These should be more than enough. Wait there just a moment and we'll soon have you soaring up and away from these lowlands. All of the games of Arxis are tied in lore. Well, I mean, that's actually... I don't really think that's that big of a situation. I feel like that's something a lot of companies can end up doing. Receive the Drifter's Cloak. Only works when you're the only person around. This is fine work, seamstress. Your modifications will aid me greatly.
Madon.
You're quite welcome, dear. I've a rare opportunity to practice such intricate sewing, and a warrior like you will be able to properly appreciate my additions. Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, that was the other one I was thinking of, was Kingdom Hearts. Lots of other games that have, like, 30 games, all with important bits of the scattered lore, timey-wimey balls, split timelines, everything. Float away now, stray one, and try not to die. I'd rather not have my hard work go to waste.
Hello,
Just a moment, dear, before you scurry off.
Keskomel.
I'm loath to spoil the surprise, but curiosity begs me to ask. Do you know why they pursue you? Those citadel bugs?
Tamiyan.
No certainty, but I have a strong suspicion. They hunt me for my nature, for the silk produced within my shell.
Hello,
Ha ha! Truth, no doubt. In Farloom, yours is a rare skill, prized beyond measure, to channel one soul within a thread. Soul and silk inseparably linked. I know nothing about Dalmon and Baby. I've been meaning to pop in to watch some streams, but I've had a very, very full stream schedule lately. It is a skill almost lost from Farloom. Those old weavers shared it, but they're long dead now.
That's fine.
There's another alive in this kingdom that shares my nature, or some part of it. I've seen silk similar to my own. It snares the shells of those upon the roads. I've seen it wrap them, possess them whole. There is will within that thread, one that seems to come from somewhere above us. The Citadel. Good sharp sight you've got. That Citadel, all roads towards and all answers waiting, and a long climb there, my dear. Now it's time you get going. Your style and your silk sure are fine, but stay too long and you'll only be trouble for me. Well, thank you for spinning us along our way. Ah, we have to accelerate. Oh, it only goes to about the top of the wind draft. Got it. Yeah, I don't know who's in Dominant Baby. Yeah, Hornet being delightfully poetic is a pretty good change of pace. And do enjoy me a good warrior poet. Excuse you. Can we not do it after a dash? It requires a bit more finesse. There we go. Okay. And completely missing everything on the way down. still somehow collided with him. Oh, well, we're not too far away. Sometimes it feels like it's a little bit too easy to bump into them. But yeah, next time I'm not streaming, which I don't know when that will be. Allegedly, it might be tomorrow. Okay, yeah. I was wondering if the platform would drop or what it would end up doing. Goofy little animation. I love it. Okay, so it functions as a regular glide everywhere else as well. Yeah, just like that. Whoops. Ah, just barely. Wait. Yeah. It's very, very slightly below. It's not a huge drop or anything like that. A little rustle of the leaves. I wonder if that's something we can grab. Ah, here we go. A little bit more silk, thank you. And... oh, cute. I think that's actually the first one of those we found. So finally, we're off in an actually optional area. Alright, well, we can just hop back up for a rest. That'll be easy enough.
Huh?
Don't need to expend any thread. A little noise as if we found a secret area. Let's check the rest of the walls. Aha! I was right. Fourth chorus. See what your mix-up is here. Yeah, I'm liking the design of this one. Also, a bit of a spin on the head and hand style boss by having 4 hands instead. Normally, you only see a 2-handed behemoth. Reminding me a lot of the giant fight in Dead Cells. So far, so good. Alright, what's the twist? The twist is that he's more willing to slam twice now. Yep, and we get less of a platform to work with. Oh, but I'm seeing the vents on the side, so chances are relatively soon we might lose the entire platform. Whoops! The gimmick with a lot of these. Oh, thank you for the first, Mal. I see you're the first person a year in the stream. Something I didn't think to ask, Ron. What are your thoughts on 2.0 coming up? If I remember, I checked out your schedule, but you're streaming for the first half of this week. And I don't think I remember seeing you have Strive locked in on your stream schedule after 2.0 comes out. That took forever. That was like 50 hits. Easy, easy. Had a feeling that was some foreshadowing we got going on there. And for anyone else who's a Strive enjoyer around here, how are y'all feeling? I've only seen pretty much the happy chaos changes so far, but universally, really, really excited. The whole counter blitz thing doesn't seem like it should, on paper, be particularly aggressive. Usually if you're getting a big counter hit, you're able to get a pretty good wall break combo anyway. Thank you, Rez, thank you. Funny enough, I get smacked up by the regular enemies more than I get hurt by the bosses. I am very much against the game design philosophy of the enemy character hurts you just by you touching it. Which Hollow Knight's the first game I've played in a long time that does do that. Just about every other game I have has something give a little wind up before they attack. Depend on how long the burst lockout is. Oh, burst lockout. I didn't actually look at that part. Okay, that's intriguing. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, if you're spending burst, I imagine you get to burst lock out the opponent. Ah, fast travel? Welcome back, big guy. I feel like we've missed a fast travel point somewhere there in the middle. Well, thank you, Braun. I almost feel like that was easier than the first two bosses. I'm not gonna count the tutorial boss. That thing was just 2 attacks. Ah, well, maybe they do count. I was thinking bosses would be indicated by when we have the whole bell being rung afterwards. Maybe that's just a mini-boss. Cannot hit that from below. Aha! Another bench, alright. Ah, here he is again. Ilgrim, you who have held tight to faiths have been carried far. This station shall offer brief rest to those devout. A Snorlax-looking fellow who's not hostile. I'd want him to stop that singing too. Don't despair, pilgrim friend. Lift your sight and raise your voice. Have no fear, pilgrim true. Believing is a happy choice. Hoy there! Aren't these fields marvelous? And above us are the beautiful moors where every pilgrim can fill their belly. Those hot fields are a wonder indeed, but hunters prowl the long grass. Playing your instrument will only alert them to your presence. Well then, alert them I shall, for where many gather, great songs are sung. No worries, Rez. Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you for the raid. This guy immediately inflicts confusion with his song. Get me out of here, I can't think straight. Sherma's a good bean, but I can't stand hearing that over and over again. Come to rest your weary body. The climb is agonizing, and even the devout must mind their limits. I'm impressed to find any without firm claw upon a weapon which could ascend so far. Indeed. We're lucky to have made it here, luckier than many others. Or perhaps the difference between the lucky and unlucky is merely fate? Now, while we rest, shall we make trade? If you have rosaries, I'll take them gladly. Sherma's song is very, very cute, but I can't talk while I'm listening to it, because it's very audible phonemes. Like, you ever hear a song that's in a completely different language, and it doesn't quite sound to something you recognize? We have constructed languages for all the bugs that are speaking here, but trying to talk while I'm hearing that is painstaking. A holy burden help maintain your poise. Whether striking others or being struck yourself, you'll remain firmly in place. I like the idea. I don't like being bounced around too much. Safest way to keep them close. Presumably, that's an item to make sure that rosaries don't keep getting away from us. Memories only weigh us down, but some pilgrims still cling to them with unseemly devotion. This memory isn't yours, but perhaps you could find some use for it. That pouch of yours, with the scraps left here and a little work, I could add some pockets for you. Let you carry more tools and shards while on the road. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Not interested in trade. I wonder, will your rosaries weigh you down during your ascent? I just don't have enough for you, my guy. Oh good, the fella has some security. He has a fee to even get in there, what a cheapskate. He's just gonna keep going. Ooh, does this roll? No, it only slightly tilts. Oh, but a fee to even get into the bench. That's some cruelty right there. Aha! Can't get in there. Wonder what evils we're keeping at bay. And bonk. I do like the idea of being knocked around a little bit less, but I feel like that ends up possibly hurting us in the long run, since I don't think that's what this game is designed around. It's designed around bouncing all over the place. Like we have been doing. Ah, the delayed hitbox. Still clip the very little tippy toes of our feet. Greymoor. Place looks a bit more exterior than what we've had before. Ah, that one's in the background. Well, I have no idea what that's gonna do yet. You do not know what to pay. You said pay, but I assume you're talking about not knowing what to play right now, Storm. You could look up more goofy characters on the Rivals of Aether workshop. A moment to rest with someone who's not a cheapskate. Fair greetings, Chakra. You are a welcome sight amidst the sodden gloom of these caverns. Child wielding needle, your aspect is still sharp. My respect remains. Heed a warning, many fierce bugs roost nearby. On the lake beyond this cave nest a ragged horde atop an old water mound. Their mastery of flight makes them dangerous. My shell will forever carry the score of their pins. If you're seeking a safer path, head back towards this land's core. We've already been to quite a few of those locations. Again, we haven't built up enough rosaries to do much useful stuff with them. My other suggestion possibly would have been get the last of your experience with the older season of Stride while it's here. Oh, rosaries. We need those. Yeah, you're right, Storm. It's giving City of Tears and... What was that place in Dark Souls 1? The one that was initially flooded. The darkened city where you end up fighting the Four Kings. I'm of the same mind, Storm. I do not particularly think I'd miss my experience. Oh, we can go through the water. Got it. Not quite up there. Ha ha! Place doesn't seem so bad right now. Imagine we have multiple routes we get to go through. The enemies here are a little bit harder to deal with, though. Oh, okay. Got a little spot to visit in here. Is that a mouse with a particularly large mouth? The mouth mouse? The mouse mouth? Got some really big TVs. All the more to bite you with, my dear. Look at them. They're all grouping in the back. They're waiting. See if there's anything down here first. Nothing for us. Aha! Oh, they have their own little nests back here. That's cute. Alright. Time for the birds. Looking rather murderous in here. Oh, you can do it on the ground too. No healing? We kind of have to jump in an arc over them. Sometimes it's a little hard to read when they're gonna swoop back up. Yeah, the spear does so much damage. So I want to save that up for whenever we got the big guys coming in. Give me a few more whacks in here. Ah, we're not done yet. Down to the last two, I assume. I won't say the experience wasn't dangerous until we got up to there. I say why not stubbornly approach them once more. Took us a while to get there. I think we can just dodge and weave to get our way in there. We know where we're going. There should also be a few more rosaries here at the beginning. Oh, more nests. Okay, we missed that the first time. More nests over here. Right into getting hit again. Oh, okay. And just barely bumped into them again. Alright. I feel like if we instant air dash, we actually get to move a little bit quicker. Oh, right. We can just run. I keep forgetting that. Ah, interrupted. And stabbed again. Alright, I think we're on a little bit too much tilt trying to get in there, just rushing. Let's at least get the one with the needle right before we get in there. A little bit more patience. And if we go in with a full bar... A few mice. Does that thing just have 3 giant teeth at the front? It's very, very toothy mouse. Alright, full stick of butter. After all, the guy with the 3 daggers that he keeps launching at us He's kind of the most difficult guy to deal with, in my opinion. Yeah, I think we might just want to focus on using the spear for any of the more difficult enemies. See about building a full stick of butter here. And the hard part. Was not expecting that much damage. Get on down here, you rotund menace. Can't fly forever now, can ya? Aha! Something set in motion. Let's see our way out of here. Presumably an easier way to collect all those rosaries. Yeah, there we go. That looks like a door. I don't know if it is one. There's also another nest down here. Man, we just invaded a home and smashed up everything in here. Wonder if anything outside... There we go. Okay, this send us way higher than the little red beads that we found previously. Whoops. Wrong button again. It's funny how that's the heal button in Dead Cells. Or was that the left bumper? It's been a while. Yeah, come on, down here. also need to use our daggers, like, way more often. I think we could have gotten that fight the first time if we just burned all of them. No idea if that was good or bad. See if there's any... Yeah, looks like there was something for us over here. Aha! I like the drop down just to keep flying back up. Yeah, like that. Especially when they start resting. You know, because being a vandal makes us the hero. Y'all hear that? Oh, look at us! Daughter of a distant land, we who have remained have waited long. Bind our strength to yours, reclaim the future of our haunted kingdom. Press right bumper, attack by whipping a storm of silk around oneself. Okay, an area of effect attack. Already bound, I assume? Okay, yeah. Okay. Wasn't that something she did in the boss fight against us in the original Hollow Knight, too? Yeah, that would have been a pain to deal with right here. Alright, looks like relatively an optional area. Of course, we did just go off of one tangent, it really seems like. Oh, right, we don't have the other one equipped. We'll see how it compares for damage. Give them to me! Give me the shinies! One of them landed up there. Oh, okay. We can only do that while at a bench. I don't think we were too far away from one. I can do that too. Out of daggers. A flea. Fare thee well, friend. This is also giving me the docks and Dead Cells vibes. What with everything built on these very rickety scaffolds. Took forever. And there we go. We should be able to go back and get a map if Chakra's still there. Oh, wait. Do we got a one-way path to get in here? We might have to commit? Wow. Alright, where are we headed? Yeah, this just brings us back around again, so maybe... Yeah, we've already done that part. Maybe we just have to go very, very vertically. Yep, that's the ability we got at the very beginning of the stream, Mal. We use this to ride up under vertical currents. But there don't seem to be any of those right here. We're using this for a vertical traversal for the most part. Oh, come on. But now I'm wondering how we get out of here. Almost looks like we're stuck from going back the way we came. Oh, do we have to go that route to get up? I think so. Ah. Peel that off. So I think now we want to look for an alternative route to get out of here. Maybe we didn't explore what's up here to the fullest extent. Yeah, that's where he got the ability. I don't see anything but the way to go back down. Yeah, and we just came over here. Oh! This is the different route, right? Yeah! Gate open. Okay. A lot of rosaries to spend now, finally. Haven't seen the parrot dress ability before. That's pretty cute. Weird, the last time you sent this message, it didn't show up in chat. It's... Okay, it might not be showing up on Twitch, but it is showing up on the chat in the top right. And yeah, I'm seeing it on my end just fine. Really? Another bell? Well, I will take that moment to rest. We are right at about our first hour. Before we proceed, I want to see what this ends up doing for us. Okay. Probably better for when we got multiple enemies to fight, or if we can't quite hit them. Seems useful. Alright, first break, and we will be right back very soon. Alright, slipping back in and rechecking our connection. It looks like everything is shipshape and ready to go again. How are things looking, y'all? Let me go ahead and double check real quick. Yeah, internet was exploding for a little bit, but it seems everything is good to go. Let me know how the frames and the delay are for y'all. Okay, all systems seem to be nominal for me. We are back. Great time to be taking a break just as well. Alright, thank you everyone for your patience. We are back in business. Good route to get back quickly. Oh, they've all returned. And doesn't quite look like they become violent yet. Why not? Oh, okay. It's to save things up, to give us a fewer rosaries, but harder to lose. Well, we've only ever lost everything once so far, so I don't think we gotta worry about it. Apparently other bugs can't swim. Ooh, really good damage on that. Maybe we stick with the area of effect attack. I have no idea if we're invulnerable while we're using it, or if we just get good enough knockback that it's far less likely that we get hit. Get ourselves a little bit of healing after that. Sneak in from the other side. Har, well met, traveler. Looking for a drink or a rest or both?
Buenera.
Fair greetings, good bug. The warmth of your hearth is welcome upon these wet plains.
There's a hole?
There's a hole? It's a dank climb through these parts. Used to be just pilgrims trekking my way, but odd times these are, and you ain't the strangest show wandering about. A rowdy old warrior once stopped through not long back, caused quite a scene, and now a young lass has taken up lodging in my top room. The last mentioned she's on the lookout for sharp types like yourself. Maybe pay her a visit, if you haven't already. Rather wholesome fellow. Oh, who are you? Oh ma! Sweet surprise for new. You are adult, yes? Fully grown, ready to hunt?
Catestre.
I certainly am no child, young one. Perfect then. Nu must ask a wish. For her, you would seek Farlum's many fabulous bugs and cut them. Cut them with your blade, cut them with your mature spirit, cut them with your savage adult heart. Would you help Nu? Could you take her scroll and fill its pages with the learning of your cuts? Our bug decks, perhaps? Oh ma, you make Nu so happy. Hunt down the creatures of this land and record them in this scroll. Defeat foes to add their records to the journal. Review defeated foes in the journal pane.
Paspin?
Learning about a land's inhabitants is a worthwhile undertaking. Perhaps you are more grown than you realize, Nu. Ma, such delicious praise will make Nu shrivel. Go now. Hunt and pray and begin our learning. Ah, good. A moment of respite. Here we are. Okay, looks like we found most of them so far. That is a lot of enemies. Tall craw, squat craw. Might. Verminous pet. Okay, yeah, that is very, very mouse looking. I like how it's craw and not crow. Okay, looks like that route's permanently unlocked. Get another whack, I need healing. So lots of rosaries. We're gonna be looking for a place to spend them. Is this our way back? Yeah, those are like the kinds of weapons you use to capture prisoners. You're supposed to stick them around someone's neck and then the pointy bits make sure they do not try to squirm free. The guy with the pitchfork less so. And not quite. Luckily that wasn't too far. Okay, that guy in the background is snoring. I was wondering. Was he dead? Okay, not too far of a travel for us. About 4 hits, it looks like. Nice parry. Just in time. I think I like the spear a bit more, honestly, just because we can get him from a distance. Ah, we can't do that while we're here. A floating pest? Maybe this one ate himself a bit too much helium. It looks like there's room to go up. heck was that? Particularly big bird, it seems. Okay, 4 or 5 hits. I think it's 5. Yeah, I'll extend that for a heal right there, because we're not really in that much danger. I do enjoy his mustache. Okay, this'll be our way up then. So here's where the YURI happens. Alright. Waiting for the punchline, Novo. Because you know we did. That guy took forever to die. Please tell me he doesn't respawn. Not so soon. Okay. We've got a reprieve for a moment. But how you doing, Novo? I don't know if you've missed your favorite boss fight. Because there was one that was definitely YURI. Toxic YURI. Though I don't know if that one's your favorite. And that was towards the end of last stream. Oh, okay, so it is coming up in Act 2. Yeah, we're still very, very early game. Well, we've got our own little decks for that now. So far, we have fought... well, tutorial boss, the Moss Mother. Where's... yeah, the Bell Beast. The 4th Chorus. And at the end of last stream, we fought Lace. And that's where the YURI happened. Oh, we fought enough of these that we already have the notes complete. Looks like there's a lot more of these we gotta go back and whack. Frame rate's doing fine, but... okay, yeah, I haven't seen any more dropped frames. Yeah, I don't know what the heck was destroying my connection there. Let me guess, you're gonna pull up through, or no? He's just gonna play footsies. It's taken forever to get rid of those guys. Okay, quicker way back up and down. Making my way downtown, walking fast. I don't know how the song goes either, Novo. But it seems like we're making our way downtown. Down to whatever town has all these burbs. Well, and now evil floating tooth mice. Love the little bug rats. Glad to see you, V. How you doing? I don't think you got to pop up here on the first stream. You thinking of hopping into Strive 2.0, or are you just all in on Street Fighter since Street Fighter's out now? Hanging in there. Squawking you. Aww. Well, I'm super glad y'all are having a chance to watch. I will be uploading things onto YouTube now. We are co-streaming to Twitch and YouTube. That's a change I started about a couple weeks ago. Haven't started putting every stream over there yet. There's a couple of VODs I gotta transfer over, like Uma and such, but I'm back on the YouTube grind. Well, heck yeah. Love me some good Metroidvanias. Don't play them nearly enough. Just Street Fighter and 2XKO? I get that. I completely get that. I don't really have a main fighting game right now either. I was playing a lot of Street Fighter for a hot minute there. Then I got back into Deadlock, and right now I'm between quite a few games. I've recently restarted a, well, bit of a Pokemon binge of all things. I hadn't been focusing on that in, what, about 3 years? So we never got to see the fellow in here. Yeah, the thing is, B, I'm trying to save for when I'm able to be at my best for a whole Metroidvania arc. It's a genre I love, but I do want to be able to experience it at its best quality. A lot of the times y'all have seen me lately, I'm actually pretty sleepy. Which I suppose helps with the more chill vibes. Alright, we gotta go down, I guess. No, this is different from where we were before. Fire Red is not new, but it did just recently get a re-release on the Switch. So it's seeing a huge resurgence in popularity. It also would have had its 20th anniversary on, well, a couple years ago, actually. But Fire Red is important for a lot of people because it is the most effective remake of the original Red and Blue. But yeah, everyone's playing that because it just got re-released. And I'm having a blast with it, too. Okay, noted. A little dark in here. Fire Red's been delightful in my opinion, just as well. It was technically my first Pokemon game. I didn't have a Game Boy until I had a Game Boy Advance. I think that was the first game I got for it. Litany of the Worker. May we catch the dregs and never tire. May we clean the dregs and never hunger. May we spool the dregs and never falter. I don't think you've quite heard the good news, V. But there is a non-zero chance relatively soon that I end up getting a much better schedule for myself at work, which should let me stream a lot better for y'all and catch up on sleep a lot better. Like, assuming that all works out. Y'all are about to come into seeing the new best era of Xander. Okay, unrelenting. They just immediately turn around. Got it. Does this put it? Yeah, it puts us all the way back here at the hotel. I feel like there should have been a much easier shortcut for us at some point. I really feel like we missed a bench. But yeah, I've gotten to the point now at work that I am talking to them about, hey, yeah, I'm ready to move on to a different spot at my job. Okay, we didn't travel very far in the end. I think we ended up taking a long way around, and now we have a shortcut. Nope. Well, thank you, V. I'd say that's the thing missing in my life right now, is a proper job, but I'll at least take a properly scheduled job. Real talk, right now I'm still a little bit afraid to try going super hard on looking for a programming job. Take that. Did we even... I think we took a different route. I would be delighted, V. I'll see how things end up going with the schedule change. If it ends up going super well or super poorly, then chances are I am going to look for something programming related. Real talk, I do not have enough of a portfolio, but I can get in somewhere with something computer related. Wait, what? Did we get our stuff back, or is it lost forever? I suppose we were a little bit too hasty. Yeah, I'll just run past that guy. I'd make a joke about how the only other thing missing in my life is Ame being in my arms, but I don't think they're in the chat right now. But yeah, if anyone had been wondering, things have been getting quite a bit better for me lately. Which is why I've been putting a little bit more on the streamer front. Okay, noted. Big rodents, big damage. Yeah, I'll just do that. I think the triple needles are going to do extra damage against larger enemies if we hit them with all three. Might be more expensive to use, but sounds like it'll be overall a lot more useful. Come on, over here. You've got nothing to fear. Well, we still need our stuff back. Yeah, 2 hearts. And a lot of health. Okay, we did manage to keep most of our stuff. Have we just not done enough with crests and such yet? I think we will need to find ourselves a bench. Or I thought we haven't been able to buy too many of the crests. Like we're still running around with not much of a build going on. Okay, so that was the way down to the bottom of the pit. Where the heck did we end up bumping into previously? Ah, here we go. Awfully dark, upsettingly dark. Way too quick to turn around, too. Alright, 'tis a game of patience. Big fat rat. What are those guys called? Mite mother. Flutter mites? Yeah, I guess they are weird bug rat things. Something shines above. Sounds like it might be another mask piece. You're scouting for gifts for a bit. You were looking for 2 specific ones from your favorite show and you found them. Basically, it's girls hitting each other with a pipe. Sounds incredibly Nobo-core. Another memory locket. Yeah, get me out of here. It is way too dark and uninteresting. Aha! Right, we don't have a map yet either. Do we just have to keep saving up a whole bunch for when we run into Chakra? Ah, transport over here. Yeah, I think we want to get way out of here. I have no idea where we're going to be going without a map. Interesting. Okay. Farfields is where we were before. good moment to rest, and now we can start messing with stuff. Bear's location will be marked on their map. Okay, so here's the stuff we use with the RB plus up. Here's where we'd use some of the passive crests. Ah, okay. So one on up, one on down, and then a couple of passives here, it looks like. I have no idea what the blue ones indicate. Once we can figure out what the heck to do with them. Of course, we don't have a map here either. Intercepted me right in the air. And got me. Well, at least we did have a save point. So, not too far away from where we just ended up perishing. Funny how we didn't have too much of an issue in the allegedly harder area for a while. Yeah, those red bug guys always give me a little bit of trouble. Your interest in Bocchi the Rock has resurfaced? I'll take my stuff and my health back. Yeah, because you can do customs now, right, Nova? Wonder if there's anything if we keep hitting this. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Oh, the song did pacify him. But now he is violent once again. Although I think the song pacified him by hurting his brain. This doesn't look like it was constructed. This looks like an actual hollowed out shell of a considerably larger bug. I'm getting Morrowind vibes from that. Back here again. It's a strange pilgrimage that bends and doubles back on itself. Still, you may as well take the opportunity to share your rosaries. Nothing for the blue section. Yeah, I'll take it. Yes, that's better. Sharing your devotion with me will surely bring you luck. Carry more stuff. So we get a larger amount of ammo on our auxiliary little skills here and there. Yeah, that's somewhere else where we'd go. Chakra wasn't very far from where I remembered, but they'd probably already moved. I'll just go along the route that seems familiar. even if it's very liable to be the wrong way. Right, it was just over here, wasn't it? Before we started traversing all the dangerous stuff? I almost feel like it was before we even got into Greymoor. What a beautiful time to be lost. I think it was over in this direction. Unless this, yeah, this is literally right back at the shop where we just were. But yeah, nothing else. Wandering around in circles. At the very least, we have a faster way out here. Oh, spots we haven't been to down here. Okay, nothing to be found. Yeah, I can do it too. You ain't special. We're gonna get ambushed, aren't we? Okay, nothing here yet. It was right here, wasn't it? No. Further down. Or further up. I'm getting lost again. One of these was our little route out of here. No, we did go too far. So keep an eye on the right side here. Was that the indication of... Yeah, that was the indication of transport. Okay, there we go. Fill health, and I guess we just figure out where we're going from here. We'll just be prepared for chakra next time we're around. Already been through most of this. Ah, almost. I think we can get that. Especially if we needle jump off of you. Hey, look at that. Little bit of sparklies for us. We do not want to try doing that. Hop out, let them respawn, hopefully have full health. There we go. Yeah, we don't care about the lesbian. Not this time. Okay, so I still want to see how we get up to talk to him. Mr. Snoring Pants up there. We went this way last time, but I'm hoping to see... There we go.
Oh, hola!
We didn't go through here last time. Garmond and Zaza. Guru, scoundrel, fiend! Who dares wake brave Garmond from his well-needed keep?
Hironare.
I've no intent to disturb, Sir Buck. I am merely passing these towers and sought to better understand the lay of the place.
Ah, Mamido!
Humph! Knowing the battlefield? A warrior's reason. Just look at you, your stance and blade. Almost alone they declare a fight. As the bravest of knights, if direct challenge were offered, honor would see noble Garmond accept.
Oh, Goro!
Fortunate that seems not your intent. In truth, I'm still sleeping off something of an altercation myself. Had our meeting called for a knightly duel, you'd have not had the luck to behold my finest form. I like this guy.
Ah, Osim.
Mind yourself while you travel this grim land. A great winged beast has been stalking the heights, swooping without warning and tearing the life out of unwary travelers.
Da, Fenestra.
I believe I've seen the creature you speak of. It may have marked me as prey and followed me down to the lower roads of the moor.
Benti Farada Parada.
What? Guru! The beast has been spotted. Once Zaza has fully rested, we'll set to tracking it down. So I guess our indication is that we do have to go back into all that dark space underground. I don't really remember the candles, so maybe this is a new spot. Chapel of the Reaper. This sounds like a place where we'd have a boss fight. At the very least, a little platforming challenge, it looks like. Ah, and here's the fight we found. But this time without low ceilings, keeping us just fighting against them when they're blocking. Wow, turns out they actually don't have that much health. We just weren't able to get through most of it because they kept blocking. Centipede, isn't it? Ah! Now they actually are lesbians. There's two of them. Those needles, you really gotta use it or lose it. There we go. Ah, do we gotta keep holding it? Or is it just a third time's the charm? Bound the Crest of Reaper. Attack with heavy arcing slashes and reap additional silk from enemies. To change crest, open the crest screen of the menu while resting at a bench. Sounds like we have different movesets. Well, that's cool. Already quite a step up from the previous game. Cool, cool. Alright, y'all, I think that puts us at a good spot to hop onto our second break. I'll get us some slightly more pleasant ambiance in the background. Listen to that quaint rain. There we go. So this will change our hitboxes too a lot, it seems. Oh? Oh, okay. We have to set it differently depending on which one we got, and then we have to use more memory crests on each of these. Alright, hopping on break, we'll leave you with that very, very comfy rain in the background. See y'all soon. And alright, sneaking our way back in. So, new crest is cool. I kind of wish we saved the memory, because I do want to try using the new one a lot more. Thank you for the welcome back, V. Now where the heck are we going? Oh, a lot more knockback on these. Magnificent! Look at that.
Osim.
Hold there, sister. A great beast stalks this land, swooping and screeching like an ill-mannered tyrant. Zaza has been following the creature's scent, and now I'm sure we're almost upon it. We're so close, my whiskers are bristling.
Molina Molem.
Such a beast is worthy quarry for the valiant. Aye? What say you? Shall we hunt the creature together? Sure.
Nesvir?
The battle ahead may indeed be arduous. I accept your offer of aid, sirs. What is that name? What do you mean, Garmond and Zaza?
No, she not a scriba.
Quite a pleasant pair of folks here. Guro, yes. No force in the kingdom can withstand our might. Lead on, sister. Zaza and I will be close behind. It ain't this way. So yeah, I guess it is down, 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 and further down. We haven't gone this way yet. More we. Look at him go. Oh, never mind. Look at me go. Alright. Wait, this isn't, This isn't a save point. Well, now I gotta figure out a route to get back. Okay, very big, high damage obstacle to avoid. Noted. I wonder if that's an attack buff. Okay, not too far off. Oh, that is a very far swoop. Oh, okay, so it's just until it crosses the sun. Right. We gotta just explicitly jump over that. 2 hearts, though, is rough. I think we can just... Oh, we're caged in over here. Nice that they leave us all this here. Yeah, not hard to get back here either.
Friend. Ritalla.
Okay, so with the roar going upward, yeah, that's where you do the multi-attack.
Ritalla.
The projectile's generally easy to dodge. Right, we don't outrun that.
Ritalla. Ritalla.
Okay. Different arc than I expected. Oh, twice now. Alright.
Ritalla.
Oh, and then that one rotates differently. Painful art that's going on. Oh, wrong button again. And there's where I die. Hitting the wrong button once again. Alright, I think we weren't that far from the end. Just gotta not make the misplay. And after all, the better we do, the easier it'll be since we... Right, wait, we don't even have a bench up here. I can't change my moveset. I think I'd rather have the spear than Threadstorm. So we can't do that as is. I do like having this route, this really, really quick route to the boss, though. Yeah, really solid try. Hold on, give me a second. OBS is being weird. There we go. So that's to get into the you know what? I think there's some ways we could use the attack that we have after like a whiffed swoop down. Ow. Oh wait, is that how we get more silk? Okay. We pull that stuff off after we attack him. It's like I'm playing Komachi in Soku. having to collect all the little beads that come off. Very appropriate for a Reaper as well.
Retala.
I keep missing a patel or two. Our previous attempt was better, but we're not doing that bad. Okay, I'm seeing we get the little beads now. Extra silk for us to use. I think the rule I keep forgetting with these kinds of bosses is you just want to, like, attack twice, then dodge, and then... Like, you don't want to just keep attacking and then react to whatever their attack is. Oh, thank you so much for your attention, for popping in, G.
Retala.
Ah, darn it. Sending some positive silk energy? Yeah, we got this. Just a couple more attempts. Watch, it's gonna actually be the second time after this. Oh, welcome back, Rez. Alright. Full meter to go here with. And I think that, yeah, this gives us a buff that has the extra little pieces of silk that come off. Big damage.
Retala.
Okay, we are at the point where they start spinning around. Ah, darn it! Started that attack from off screen, so I didn't get to see it. Ah, it was a trap. Tried to get my little bonus points. I was about to say, did he get KO'd? There we go!
Sensible!
It was just the one time though, wasn't it? Zanzibar indeed!
Ritalla.
Well fought, sister, well fought. Through terrible and tenacious, the beast was no match for us. Be proud. The bugs of this land will sing of our victory to their offspring, and their offspring's offspring, forevermore. Yeah. How do you like them apples? Passageway out of here, I assume. Though, of course, there might be deeper bell iconography more than just Bell Beast. Pilgrim. This settlement welcomes all who step the holy path. May you ease your shell within, that your strength renewed can carry you higher. Oh. Little cutscene for us. Haunted Bellheart. We cannot release them from their binds, it seems. How unfortunate. Yeah, I like the spear a lot more, personally. We still need to grab the other one. We still need another flea. Bear the silken curse and break the silken curse ensnaring the town of Bellheart. Whole new area over here. Everyone just tied up, it looks like. Or are those threads spun into your soul? Same one, same message. Shellwood, alright. Got the boatmen swimming around here. Ow! He's really good at aiming that. So we still receive the full heal. I guess that's our encouragement to use it in the middle of combat. I don't know if this is supposed to be strictly better than our starting weapon, or... I mean, we still don't have the dive kick, which admittedly is a little bit easy to make good damage with. We got up there a moment ago. There we go. Use the healing when we're close to a few more enemies. Not quite up there. I think those guys respawn off screen. So that might be what's given us some trouble. Yeah, almost a full stick back from one enemy. Or do we call it a thread, since it's a full amount of silk? He's just got two of them. Up on the ledge, up on this one. Ah! Okay, they just home directly in on us. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. As long as we don't fall down to the very bottom again. Little flower bug looking guys. Walking sticks? Okay, that's cute. Come on, down here. My dash dance game is too good. The ever tiny sound effect when we turn. Maybe all the way down wasn't exactly what we wanted. The other switch isn't open, so... Ah, yeah, it is a walking stick. That's cute. Very cute bug. I remember seeing a few actually seeing a few in the garden at my parents' house one time. Shh, shell, white mask, red cloak. Bug, a living bug.
Benny Frank.
A bug I am, at least in part, but you are something quite different. I apologize if I have roused you from some deep slumber. Slumber, long sleep, but now is the waking. Growth, time of birth. The time of birth approaches. Heed, bug. The time of birth approaches. Okay. If you say so. Okay, that's interesting. We know this is somewhere new, at least. A lot of back and forth verticality in here. Kind of hard to tell if we're going the right direction. Yeah, I had a feeling this is where we came in the first time, but... Okay, we did get the yeah. We got the indicator that there's a bench up here. Ah, but now that the elevator is moved, we can explore a little bit more freely. What the heck was that? Wood wasp. Fair enough. Drifting bug disguised as a flower. Disperses pollen. Splinter horn. Oh, there's... Oh, they're slightly different. One of them slashes at you, the other one charges. Lip part. Alright. Very purple. Very cute. Very pretty. Yeah, and that pressure plate seems to be permanently depressed, so... nothing we can do about that one. Ah! I've been looking to find you. Needle child, Hack! I encountered a settlement near here, at the core of a vein of a vein of old bells. The bugs there were snared silent in a web of silk. It seems the pernicious trap of some unseen predator. I left quickly, making sure to avoid the glimmering threads.
Yanara.
I passed the town myself, the thread sickness. I've seen its like upon the roads, but there it does not discriminate. The curse that strikes the town, it is driven, focused. A cold use of silk at a concerning scale.
Tamiayan.
If the path permits, I will investigate its source. Yeah, we are definitely wanting these. And while we're here... Oh, cute.
That's fine.
Your charts and tools show fine skill, Chakra. I've met few who'd match your talent. Cartography, peh. Bacalo, it is a craft skill amongst my tribe. Most important to keep one's mind sharp when on a journey. The charting of caverns, the memory of travel, the knowing of one's place within the kingdom. An engaging task for a warrior's mind. An unfortunate thing that my great mentor never learnt the skill. Her talent at getting lost. I should almost be impressed. Oh, howdy, Tally the Fox. I currently have some things going weird on my end stream-wise, so I might be a little bit late on responding to some things. But glad to see you. How are you doing? Yeah, we're dual streaming to both Twitch and YouTube, and I'm having some connection issues. It's been a quite persistent issue this evening. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't want to pick up Twitch, sometimes it doesn't want to pick up YouTube. Right now, it seems like it doesn't want to pick up either. I'll chalk it up to just bad internet connection this evening. I suppose we'll buy every map. Going backwards, I don't know necessarily that we need to see too much of where we started. Oh, we've got even more dialogue. These root-woven roads show evidence of my master's passage. A thrice-crushed bug, gouged wood, score prints of sharp claws passing, small signs that only I can read. Though the trail is cold, it eases me to know she is still within this land. Okay, don't think we needed that last rosary string. Good enough. Now we've got a map for all the places we've been so far. Ah, I think those are only going to be one use. That's pretty cool. So that's our indication of the Bell Town, all the way over there. Sounds like a flea. Yes. See if we can grab ourselves a little friend. Quite a ways to go up still. I think there was... Yeah, there's a bench this way. And hopefully it's close by. Spare a song for those who lay here silent. By strength abandoned, they fell before the final ascent. I have a feeling that's not a friendly guy. I do want to see if we can find a bench first. It's probably in that direction. Alright, get a few good whacks on him. And just like in Dead Cells, ended by the auto-mantling. Once again, my worst enemy. How did we even get all the way over there? We have spent most of our rosaries. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, not too far. Oh, we have an attack from A unique attack out of the sprint, it looks like. And one to grow on. One last little whack. Okay, no bench to be found in here. Covetous pilgrim. Strong bug replete with rosaries. If angered, they will whip their strings in a ceaseless onslaught. Or perhaps even a ceaseless discharge, if you're one of those people. Who played Dark Souls 1? Wrong button. Hey, you're killing your buddies out here. Thank you for the heal. I'm gonna need that. Ah, the bench was further away. I don't think we gotta worry about making our rosary chains. We've only ever failed to recover them once. Oh? Someone else who hasn't quite made it. Looking like a new area back here, or... Oh no. Not one of these things again. You've got a, frightening little cat smile there, Storm. What's on your mind? Is it joy at the exasperation I present at my predicament? There's a place just like this in the first one, too. It's just reminding Twitch you're there so you keep getting channel points. Much appreciated, Storm. Much appreciated. Little bitey fellow. I don't like him. I'm proud that you've saved up so much, Storm. I am currently on the arc of little by little doing more to offer to y'all. And that should include more channel point redeems for y'all. How did you speed past us so quickly?
Me ofende?
Greetings, Chakra. It was a... Oh, I'm the one initiating conversation. It was a welcome surprise to hear your call echo through these crumbling tunnels. How goes the search for your master? I will take that stretch and posture check for sure! A hydrate for me, and a hug for you, Storm. Always delighted to see you. How goes the search for your master? Poshanka! It is a difficult task to track anything in these caverns while the worms ceaselessly churn the rock. Still, I can see that my master has traveled here. Her path within this land winds strangely. I wonder at her intent. It is no matter, though. She can enlighten me when again we meet. Until then, I will continue in her shadow. Well, I'm gonna need a map for this place for sure. Thank you, my friend. And we have to go deeper, it looks like. Looking uncomfortably like a mini-boss fight presents itself rather soon. Or, no, I think that's just a way back. An old stone gate with a simple keyhole. Looking for a keyblade, I assume. Let's see. Is this going to hurt it? Oh, nope. We got a secret down here. One more. Oh, this ain't pleasant. This might not be a wide enough platform. Okay, we're good. That is rumbling the heck out of my controller. Got all that haptic feedback. Presumably, I don't want to end up going below. Oh, huh. Interesting how we've come all the way back here. Ah, here we go. A little bit of a glide for us. Yeah, this is back where we began, right? Ah! Just bumped right into him. Now who knows where the heck we ended up? Oh, not too far away. Yeah, let's get our stuff back so that we don't forget. Oh? Order issued by the Citadel. The once gleaming seal has worn with time. A relic of Farloom's past, interesting to collectors of historical items. Just a quick vertical drop and we'll be back where we were before. I wonder if this is a place we should or could have traversed way earlier. There we go. Now we're revenge on that pilgrim who murked me. Okay, and now I have my connection back to the YouTube chat. Okay, I think I have an idea how to fix it. And it's gone. Okay, that's weird. I gotta mess with some OBS settings, it looks like. We are just about sitting at the point where we would make our departure for the evening as well. Let's find ourselves a nice little stopping point. Yeah, 'tis about that time. Oh, I see. They're doing a little bit of prayer here. Yeah, you see the threads shining on them from above. And then once it hits them, that's when they start getting aggressive. It was a bit hard to see them before. Kind of curious what trouble we can get into down here. We do need to find a safe spot, though, sooner rather than later. Oh! We keep running into Chakra! This outpost that the shambling pilgrim bugs have built for themselves. Dondaku! Where are the armaments? The watch poles? Never have I seen such a poorly defended encampment.
Hironare.
The pilgrims here seem to have no mind for war, Chakra. I suspect most depart for the citadel soon after their arrival. If they persist in their carelessness, they will find only death in these harsh lands. These will make it a little bit easier to navigate in the grand scheme of things. Heck, we've got one more rosary string. From this safe vantage, I can keep watch for threats while I work. These lowlands are brittle and dangerous. Keep your weapon close. Keep that, see where our shopkeeps are. And yeah, this puts us right back at the very beginning here. But we also have travel out of here, so cute little way we've come back. Oh, more wishes. Look at this. A lot of repairs to be done around here, but I need more materials. All I wish is for some shell shards so I can get to work. I'm not asking too much, am I? Those mad, violent pilgrims who haunt the Great Path. We could make use of their shells here in Bone Bottom, and felling them would surely be a mercy. Flint beetles have awoken in the marrow. The gems that grow in their bellies provide a pure, constant warmth. Harvest these treasures and be rewarded. Sounds very promising. Let's grab ourselves a save. I do believe this will be if we talk to the Bell Beast so we can get out of here. Yep. Big friendo. I recognize you. You've returned to the camp then. Are you a pilgrim or just a wanderer?
Megina fora.
I am no pilgrim, sir, though I have traveled their paths. Not a pilgrim? Well, it makes no difference, I suppose. We all must walk the roads up and up, though most of us will fall long before we see the grand gates. If you're wise, you'll stop here and rest a while before heading back out into that dangerous world. And that wisdom of yours we shall take, for here is where we end our stream for the evening. No stream planned for tomorrow, but it is entirely possible that I improvise something if I am not otherwise occupied tomorrow evening. Aside from that, we are streaming Thursday and Friday, possibly Saturday and Sunday. It might be an incredibly dense and very, very fun week for us with Strive coming up soon. This is it for planned unique streams. It's just going to be mostly Strive for the next few days, aside from if tomorrow I decide I want to do Deadlock or other fighting games, which might even be a send-off to Season 4 Strive. Good riddance. We'll see what ends up happening. Tomorrow's the time I get to stay up late, so it might even be... Heck, it could just end up being more Pokemon Fire Red. Thank you, V. I'm so delighted to see you again, and I hope I've entertained you thoroughly with what I assume is still one of your favorite games. I remember you telling me a long time ago the first Hollow Knight is... or was your favorite game of all time, right? How do you think Silksong compares? Also, I forgot. What did our, I want the raid message to be what our warrior friend said after defeating the, Silksong beats it out, but only by a bit. I genuinely, as someone who very much critiques the first Hollow Knight a lot, I am loving this game a lot more. I do think this game does have a huge sequel glow-up. Yeah, who's the friend who is helping us alongside Morwing? Do we have can we see friends in here? It's only enemies, it looks like. Oh, hey! We've got a lot of map pieces for all the different places we've been to so far. Garmond and Zaza. Looks to be a pretty large world map that we got coming up. Yeah, I already forgot what he screamed, so... Our raid message will just be... We smokin' that Zaza will be our raid message this evening, y'all. Let's see who we raid out to. I haven't actually checked yet to see who's doing what. I will give y'all a warning and an ask tomorrow if it ends up being Fire Red that I'm in the mood for. I'm only going to stream that if people who are wanting to be there for Pokemon are able to actually be there at that time. Let's see who is doing... Oh! Chief is practicing on 2XKO. I remember them saying they were doing that. Quite a few people are looking at their very last remnant of Guilty Gear. I think we raid in on Chief. Oh, wait. Yeah, we raid in on Chief sometimes, but Bella is doing Core Keeper right now, which is a game that I've heard about a lot from Marky. I don't think I've ever seen too much of it, so... With me potentially having more time to stream for y'all, and... Good news is I have a quite a bit of a bigger budget these days compared to the past 2 or 3 years. Heck, compared to the past 4 years. It's been a while since I've had a lot of money to drop on games, more than like once every couple of months. But I'm hoping for a lot more streams and a lot more games for y'all. Core Keeper being an option there too. Alright, we will raid in on Bella then. Thank you everyone so dearly for your attendance. And class is dismissed.